AdSense. We are. All right, so we're filming. Okay. So, Jacob, you came for the first time. Wait a minute. Today is what? Wednesday?
Monday.
So 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah.
2 days ago. So this is time 2 for you. So tell us about, you've completed your second. What's happening in your body? What's happening to you?
I'm sleeping better.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
I hate to be that.
I didn't even know I was sleeping.
So.
I didn't even know I was sleeping bad before.
Yeah.
So and I'm sleeping quicker and getting rest.
Yeah.
The soreness from Monday night is finally getting loose. Yeah. And I was like, if I just come back Wednesday, it'll break something open. Yeah. And I already feel the difference. Like now it's like I can feel like it wasn't so hard today to hold myself up.
That's crazy.
It was a struggle for me to hold myself up. Still kind of hard, but it's better because I don't have big arms yet. Yeah. And so like that, and then holding my legs up because they're large. And so it's like I'm finally getting that balance, and now I can try to like freak it. Yeah. Try. Yeah. I'm not there yet, but like I can try to like. Now
you have the confidence to make it.
Yeah. Now I can kind of get the flow a little bit better. So yeah, and those pains, you know, I can tell it's absolutely like even helping me. Like today, I walked everywhere I had to go today, and that's a first. You know, I was like, I never wanted to. Like, I took the train downtown and walked all over the city to do my errands, and I was like, hold up, who's this? You know, I was like, whoa, you know, and you know, I don't live too far away, but I pretty much ran here. Yeah, so I was like, you know, so it's like I think it's almost like, you know, it's changing my pace, you know.
Are you saying it's doing all this after?
I know.
Really, after one session?
I know. Today I just finished. Yeah, I know. I know. It really is that different, you know. But also, you know, I think another thing is I really like to dance, and I don't dance enough when I'm in New York. And I think the music and everything is opening up other parts of my chakras that I didn't even know that needed watering. Yeah, and the music and my ears, and you know, and it's like, oh yeah,
you're like, this is how I used to feel.
This is youth. This is wow. This is like energy that I haven't felt, you know. And I have so many things to do this week, but I was like, I'm coming. You know, I was like, you know, I'm doing this, and I'm like, it's gonna help me do those things. Yeah, because it's breaking my mind up. You know, it's really opening something up, and I don't even know exactly what it is, but it's like, okay, like the way I'm talking to people. And Jackie and I were just chatting for a quick moment, and I was like, I see why you're smiling all the time. You know, I can see I'm glowing. You know, I see it on myself. Cause people look at me on the train like, I was like, wow, I get looked at. You know, but like today was like, and yesterday was like, ooh. Yeah, I was like, oh, am I glowing? And I look at Jackie, I'm like, I get it. She's glowing all the time.
I have to say, kind of, a lot of what you just talked about. I think what's happening is there is a release of energy. It's just a process that just starts to unleash some energy in you. And that is kind of facilitated by, number one, we're going to address every muscle. Every muscle. And not only address every muscle, but we're going to have them working in a way, and we're going to be doing a lot of twisting and turning to almost wring some of the calcification that's just kind of hitting in our bones from inactivity or from trauma. Like, I don't know this, but I believe this. You're out here, right? All right. See you later. Thank you. I think as your body starts to release this stuff, that means the energy within you starts to really glow and vibrate. And in a weird way, I think that level of vibrations is higher than the average person, which is one of the reasons why, you know, they're looking. The other reason they're looking, and, you know, and I believe this, and this might sound even corny, but I believe that, you know, the old saying of beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? But there's some universals that happen with beholding beauty. Like for instance, one of the universals is symmetry. Eyes, we like symmetry. We like it. It registers there. As a matter of fact, I think they did one study, and as they ran around the world showing pictures of folks in all different places, the person who was considered the most beautiful was Halle Berry, and the reason was because of the symmetry, her math. So, so one of the things that shit, what the fuck was I talking about? See, that's
the glow symmetry.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the things one of the universals that people pick up on and find attraction in someone is, like I said, it's this energy, and it's and it's positive energy, and that positive energy, I think, even reshapes your face.
Oh yeah.
Like to the point in which somebody can be neutral and be having a bad day versus someone's neutral and having a good day. Those are two different faces. Those are two different faces. And so I honestly believe that there is a wrestling of and unleashing of a natural good spirit in us that resonates with not only you and starts to align kind of your words, your thoughts, your perspectives in a different way, but that also translates to how the world perceives you, whether they know you or not. I just believe that. It might be a crock of shit. It might be. Fair enough. You know what I mean?
I think it's real. It's real.
You know, I don't have no PhD in none of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just believe that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe it.
Made up, man.
And so I think that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
So just on the mental tip, what about this whole journey is kind of fucking with you? Like, what? Anything?
I think the quickness. Like I wasn't, I was. It's happening so quick. It's only been a day and a half. You know, like you're right. It's only been like 2 days, 3 days since I've been, in this mind frame. But it's. I think that's it's interesting.
It's shocking.
Yeah, it's almost like this can't be real. Like this can't be. I can't be like this. I could be having fun. I could be, enjoying myself. It feels natural. Everything is clicking.
Yeah.
And I think that's that inner skeptic that I'm totally getting rid of it. Because I'm like it is that good. Like this is a very that's how life happens when you're in the flow. It's real. Yeah, it's real. It's just this is it. Like it's and you're right. I know you for years. And I'm like. Of course, like it makes sense. Like you gotta come through. It just comes when it needs. My mother always said, when the student is ready, the teacher will come, and it's so true. Now, I saw you as someone who's a leader, but I get it. He is a teacher. Like I was like, I get it. I thought it was literature and stuff, but I'm like, it's way more. It's way more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot more.
A lot of what he knew me as was a
writer. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And back in the early stages, I was a trash writer. I don't think I'm the greatest now, either, but what I mean. But there's a whole lot more.
So I think that's the mental. And I was just telling my friends, I was like, we were on a group text, and I was like, and they remember you from HCW, Harlem Textile Works. You remember we had that little vintage store on 143rd? We coming there.
Wait a minute.
On 143rd and Broadway. That is now a residence. It's now a real estate agent.
143rd and Broadway.
Right. Not Broadway. I'm sorry. Amsterdam.
143rd and Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's a real estate agency now.
Oh yeah. Bond.
Yeah. He used to be at Harlem Textile.
Yeah.
And so they were I was when a group text. All my friends.
Yeah.
No one lives in New York. And I was like, hey, I just started this thing, and they were like, oh my God, I remember him. And they were like, what? They're like, when I come to New York, I was like, it's amazing. And I showed them the rock, and they're like, the rock is beautiful. I was like, I know. I was like, it's so much of
it's crazy.
It's crazy. They were like, okay. I was like, yeah, I didn't even know that he did this.
Well, I started developing this a year and a half ago, and started put it into practice, 7 months ago. So so it was new, but I was always kind of someone who stayed in shape.
Yeah.
But I never, like, it was a foregone conclusion. Well, there was no way in the world that I was going to do enough work and do what I was going to, what I needed to do with diet to, like, have abs. I gave up on abs a long time ago. I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to keep this shit bigger, and that'll work. Now, you know, this is abs still eating like shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I eat like shit. I, like, you know, like, especially when I start the studio sessions, I have to eat better. Because I'm going to need more fuel. And I need the things in my body that's going to help me recuperate. Right? So my diet has to change. But it's like, I wouldn't do it for any other reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of a fitness guy now.
Yeah. You are. We can all see it.
All right. Well, thanks again. So just a couple, I don't know if you know, but, and I know you're busy as hell, but I'm having a party on Saturday during the day. And so if you want to come, I'll put you on the comp list. Okay. And it's between 2 to 7. Okay. There's that. And the other thing is, well, I already said the studio sessions.
And they're starting in March, right?
So yeah, starting in March. Probably March 8th is going to be the actual day. And there's going to be daytime sessions. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and then there's going to be one evening session from 6 to 7 on Thursday, as of now. So it looks like Tuesday is going to be my only. Wait a minute, Tuesday? No. Yeah, so Tuesday and Sunday are going to be my days off, which is great. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, Michaela, you feel like talking after all this time?
Right.